All right, now we are here with part 2 on structural analysis of an essay. In my video on part 1, I focused mainly on the structural analysis of paragraph. So based on part 1 video, this is my video that is that focuses around structure of the essay. And please, you should watch part 1 video because if you miss that, so you will be pretty much in difficulty. Okay, welcome back to the new lesson that is focused on structural analysis of an essay. So those who have already seen my video regarding the analysis of paragraph, they will be in a better position to go ahead with me in this lesson. So let's move ahead with it. So an essay is about one topic, just as a paragraph is. An essay has several paragraphs, one for each major point. All right. Thirdly, an essay needs an introduction and a conclusion to bind the paragraphs together. Fourthly, principles of organization are same for paragraph and essay. And fifthly, if you can write a good paragraph, you can write a good essay. It goes without saying, because you are well conversant with the rules and regulations of structuring a paragraph, which and the same you could apply to an essay. Clear? Okay, so here you can see that's why I have created a close analogy between the two types. Okay, in fact this is the part of that big whole. Okay, the essay is a big whole and paragraph is a part of it. Like the sentences are parts of paragraph, similarly different paragraphs when put together they form an essay. Okay, so you can see here like here in a paragraph we have a topic sentence that introduces the paragraph, whereas in case of and the same one becomes an introduction, like a whole paragraph in case of essay. All right, and in case of paragraph we have supporting sentences which explain the same topic sentence, whereas in case of essay the same supporting sentences put together they form a body paragraph. All right, like one supporting sentence that can become one body paragraph, another supporting point can become another body paragraph. Okay, and here in case of paragraph we have the last sentence. If we have it, it's a concluding sentence, and the same one becomes a conclusion in the form of a paragraph when we are writing an essay. So isn't it cool, right? Okay, so let's move ahead with this concept in mind. Now first of all, coming to the introduction, the first paragraph of an essay, well, it has two parts. Now the discussion will be in depth. The first part is known as general statement or the background statement, which sets, like you can say, we set the scene before like a movie starts or a musical concert starts. So you can say first of all a kind of music is played, you know, to amuse the audience, to make them ready for the actual performer who appears later on the stage. Same is the case here. In first of all, there is a background statement, but that's to some extent related to the real topic that is contained in case of thesis sentence. All right. So the background statement introduces the topic problem of the essay, but in general, okay, not specifically. On the other hand, the thesis sentence it introduces the specific topic with subtopics. Okay, so you can understand easily what exactly is the specific topic of the essay. So this one, the thesis statement, answers the problem of the essay. When you are given a problem and based on that problem you have to come up with your own answer supported by arguments and topic sentences. Okay. Now usually the thesis sentence is the last sentence of introduction. Okay, the thesis sentence. It's usually one, but sometimes could be two. Okay, better to use one. Okay. The thesis sentence. Okay, in this lesson you have to pay close attention to this one, the thesis sentence. This is the most important sentence in introduction. This is the blueprint of the whole essay, the plan, the map of the essay. Okay. And it even clearly indicates how many probable number of body paragraphs the reader is going to see in the coming paragraphs. Okay, so it states the specific topic of the essay and directly answers the problem posed, the question given to a student to write on. Okay. Now, for example, this is the thesis statement. The status of women, like it has been taken from an essay. The status of women in Africa has improved in recent years due to increased educational opportunities and changes in the country's laws. Okay. Now, well, when you look at it, we can understand that the essay is about the improvement in the status of women in Africa. That could be the title of the essay, and that could be the topic of each paragraph. Okay, but here you can see that here we have something different. Okay, so how many probable number of body paragraphs do you think we can have? One. Increased. We are discussing the reasons of which have the reasons for the improvement in the status of women in Africa. Okay, so this is one thing, and this is one reason, and this is another reason. Okay, so it could be two body paragraphs, what I guess here, and this is another one. Now, the status of women in Africa has improved in recent years in the areas of economic independence, educational opportunities, and social status. Now, what do you guess? How many body paragraphs a reader can can expect in the coming paragraphs? And what is the topic of the essay? Okay. Now, the topic is areas, okay, improvement in the status of women in Africa. Okay, and we have to discuss the areas. Okay, how many areas? 1, 2, and 3. So in 3 areas it has improved. Okay, so we will have number of 3 paragraphs in this essay. You can see that. Social status, educational opportunity, this. Okay, so the concluding paragraph, final paragraph in an essay, has 2 purposes. Remember, go back to my video on paragraph writing. The concluding sentence in case of paragraph writing, that also signals the end of a paragraph. Similarly, the concluding paragraph signals the end of essay. Okay, and reminds the reader. Secondly, it reminds the reader of the main points, okay, that you have discussed in the whole essay, in all the paragraphs. And how can we do that? Well, we have 2 ways to do so. One, summarizing your subtopics, okay, discussed in different paragraphs, and second, restating the thesis using different words. Okay, whatever you have already stated in the thesis statement, the same you could restate in different words in case of concluding sentence. All right, so it leaves the reader with your final opinion on the topic. Okay, remember that. Now we have taken an example from an opinion essay. In fact, the example I'm quoting here is a high-level example that is from IELTS exams, okay? But a nice one. See, that is agree, disagree, or call it opinion essay. For example, now this is the problem. I was talking about the problem given to you in exams, okay? The growing number of overweight people is putting a strain on the healthcare system in an effort to deal with the health issues involved. Some people think that the best way to deal with this problem is to introduce more physical educational lessons in the curriculum, in the school curriculum. Okay, now you have to address this problem, answer this problem. Now the question is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, you can agree or you can disagree. But the thing is, to what extent you agree. If you agree, you will have to tell how much I agree. And you will also have to tell how much I disagree. And if you disagree, you will have to tell how much you disagree. And you will also have to tell how much you agree. All right? Fine. Now, these are the points here you have to keep in mind and make up your mind and come up with your thesis statement, okay? Reflected through your introduction. Okay. Now, let's see. Now, this is the introduction based on that problem, but this is paraphrased. Of course, you need to paraphrase. When it comes to IELTS, you need to paraphrase. So, I'm not discussing the nuances, the details of technicalities of IELTS here. But this lesson, today's topic is based, okay, it's meant for basic level students or even advanced level students also, but not for IELTS level. Yeah, they can benefit from this lesson, but this is not specific for IELTS. So this is what we come up with, owing to the problems which a growing population of overweight people cause for the healthcare system. Some people think that the key to solving these issues is to have more sports. Okay, this is what we have in mind. Okay, what is our background statement? Well, this one in blue color is our background statement based on the question given to us in exam. And what is our thesis statement? Well, follow it in red color. This is our thesis statement, okay? With this background, with this setting in mind. In my opinion, I completely agree. Well, I can agree or disagree. If I have more points, I'm confident I can agree. Otherwise, if I have more points to disagree with the topic, well, I can go that way as well. I completely disagree that this is the best way to tackle the issue of deteriorating public health in relation to weight. All right, this is what we call the thesis statement. Well, we call it outlined answer. This is our outlined answer. Why do we call it outlined answer? Because it clearly gives the reader the outline that can be followed up in the coming body paragraphs. This is the blueprint, the plan of ours. Okay, now this is how it looks like. Okay, see. How many main points are there in the thesis statement? What do you guess? How many main points? All right. Well, we have, they are not given, in fact, they are just merged here. Not given because the evidence is not outlined here. Okay, we have not outlined the evidence here. But probably we have two main points here. Okay. Now, let's come back to, if we have 2 points, so logically we will have 2 topic sentences. Okay. 2 points, 2 topic sentences. And if we have 2 topic sentences, quite logically we will have 2 body paragraphs, because 1 topic sentence will deal with 1 body paragraph and another topic sentence will deal with another body paragraph. All right, 2 body paragraphs. You can see this. So this is the first topic sentence and this is the second topic sentence. Okay. And what you see in red color, well, that is the controlling idea within that topic sentence. Okay, this is the controlling idea here. All right. Okay. Now let's explain it further. Now this is in fact the IELTS structure, but you have already seen it. Those who have followed up my lesson in the first one, the part 1 of this lesson that was focused on paragraph writing. So I have given such examples where we explain it also, or also give examples, statistics, or also we can quote our common observation based on life experience. Okay, this is the structure of IELTS band 9, and also for advanced level students. Okay, and the last sentence, if we need, is always the last one, the summary. Okay, so this is the topic sentence which carries the main idea of the body paragraph. Okay, and then the rest is all the supporting sentence, the story of supporting sentences. This is our first topic sentence based on our first point that we have in mind. Firstly, dealing with the issues surrounding obesity being fat, okay, and weight problems is best solved. Okay, this is the controlling idea by taking look here. Okay, this is our whole topic sentence. By taking a long-term approach and introducing more sport and exercise in schools. Okay, now the same we will expand in the supporting sentences. Okay, now this is how our body paragraphs goes. Okay, you must suppose that the examiner knows nothing on the topic at all. Okay, that's why we say expand your answer. Okay, now if you have written this supporting the topic sentence, fine. It's not clear, you need to explain it. Okay, so do tell the examiner what you have in mind. Okay, so this is how can we tell? We can tell like this when we explain the topic sentence with the help of supporting sentences and the last sentence also. Okay, so this is the topic sentence in red, in blue, and in green we have the supporting details. This is explanation, and this is the example, quoted example, again an explanation. So this is one point, this is another point. So they are all explaining, they are all supporting sentences which are explaining the same single idea, the first point we have in first body paragraph. Okay, fine. This is how you need to arrange, in fact. Okay, now this is the controlling idea, this one as underlined in the topic sentence. Okay, and then we move to the second body paragraph. Okay, same are my ideas, same is my advice and the technique as you have followed in case of first body paragraph. All right, so the second body paragraph, second point, and that forms the second support. Now this is the second point with second topic sentence. Another point to consider is that having more sports lessons for children in schools will probably result in children developing an interest in exercise, which might filter through to other members of their family and have a long-lasting effect. All right, now let's see. So the same thing, you must expand it. You must suppose that the examiner knows nothing on it. So this is how you can do that. After the topic sentence, you must quote the supporting details here. So we don't have an example here, but we have these supporting sentences, and we also have the last one, this concluding sentence here, which we didn't have in case of first body paragraph. And lastly, we have the conclusion. Of course, we need it. You cannot skip it. So these are the words which are allowed in formal writing. This is formal writing, okay? Academic writing. In conclusion, to deal with okay. So in conclusion, you restate your opinion. Remember, you restate the thesis statement. Remember. So don't say anything new in case of writing the conclusion. Otherwise, it will be considered a blunder. In conclusion, to deal with an increasing population of unfit, overweight people, changing the lifestyle of the coming generation by introducing sport in schools is the easiest and most effective method to. So conclusion can be given in one sentence. Okay, that can be enough. You can write 2 sentences if required. Okay, so you restate your opinion, which you have already stated in case of thesis, statement. Okay, so that's why never add new ideas to your conclusion. Remember, why? Because it's a restatement of your thesis statement. Okay, so you are not adding up anything new which you have never discussed in either in your thesis statement or in case of body paragraphs. How can you discuss it in the final paragraph? Of course this is illogical, okay, and doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's how after this our whole essay looks like. Okay, this is our introduction with our general background statement and the thesis statement, the first body paragraph with the first topic sentence and the supporting details, the second body paragraph with the second topic sentence and the supporting details, and the last one the concluding sentence of that, and this one is our conclusion. All right, so the intro, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and the conclusion. Okay, so this is that was all about today's lesson. Okay, all right, so this was the true picture, the overall holistic picture of the paragraph and the essay, the structural analysis of both the language, the compositional parts of English language writing. I have tried my best to not to hide any fact from you, and quite sincerely up to the standard of my knowledge, and considering your standard, those of basic students and advanced level students, I have tried to give you everything whatever I knew about it, and I do hope you have benefited from it, and hope you will give me your feedback in the form of your valuable comments, and subscribe, like, and share my videos with your social circle, relatives, and friends, and please follow up the videos that I have already made regarding grammar and IELTS and all that, and the links are always given in the description, as I say, so that you don't miss them. If you subscribe, you will automatically keep receiving my videos, my coming videos. Okay, thank you very much for being with me.